What's going on, everyone? I'm Marcus here at the channel The DebtFree Dad. In today's video, we're going to talk a little bit about why the crypto market just crashed, got kicked in the nuts, got body slammed. A lot of people took L's, what caused it, but more importantly, we're going to talk about why I don't give a damn that the crypto market got slammed. I'll just tell you what I do and how I utilize and manage my crypto investments so that it doesn't really play a significant role when the market gets body slammed. We're going to dive into crypto, the body slamming, what caused it to get body like that, and what you can do and what I'm doing to make sure that if crypto does get body slammed, we don't get hurt too bad in the process. As always, if you're interested in following my debt-free journey and learning about finance, I invite you to subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button, hit the bell below so that this content can reach more people and it'll help the channel grow. So, no church announcements really. I'm going to just talk a little bit about how I am going to structure what we're talking about. First, we're going to talk about what caused the crypto crash. Discussion point number one, Elon Musk. This dude, why don't you just stick to SpaceX and cars? We're going to talk a little bit about China and some regulations that they put out and why I'm not too worried about the regulations overseas that's coming from China. And we're going to talk about some federal policies that's going to impact the crypto market, especially from a tax perspective, some things that are going to go into play. In addition to all that, I'm going to discuss my approach to investing in crypto, and even though crypto got body slammed, why I didn't get hurt too bad in my crypto investments. As always, with any investment, there's always some risk. You can always lose, you can always gain. So I'm going to talk about some of the things that I do and how I put things in a perspective to make sure that my crypto investments don't completely destroy my investment portfolio if the crypto market get body slammed like it has this past week. So let's jump right into the topic. Okay, so let's talk about why the cryptocurrency market got kicked in the nuts and it's just reeling. I mean, I know a lot of you out there who invested in crypto. If you're like me, you probably lost anywhere from 45 to 30% of the profits that you had. Well, not necessarily profits, but you know what I mean, the profits you had in the crypto market. So first thing first, Elon Musk. This dude gets on my nerves. I never understood why so many people put so much faith in everything he says about anything. I mean, I don't know. Unfortunately for us, he's in a position where whatever he says controls and dictates and moves the crypto market. So he did two things. First, he got on SNL. I did a video talking about that, so I won't dive too deep. But he cracked a little joke on Dogecoin. Well, that little joke on Dogecoin, it kind of sent the initial ripple through the entire market. Then a few days ago, Elon came out and said that Tesla will no longer be accepting Bitcoin to pay for their vehicles due to the environmental imprint that mining Bitcoin leaves is bad for the environment. So with that said, that kind of started to ripple, and you just kind of see cryptocurrency just take this swift plunge. They got kicked in the nuts. I mean, Bitcoin was in the 50 some odd thousands, and I seen it get low as low as 35,000. It really got kicked in the nuts from Elon Musk. The second thing that kind of facilitated this loss with regard to the crypto market is the Chinese government instructed its financial institution to no longer do any transactions related to cryptocurrency. I will tell you, I'm a little bit less worried about that one. I'm not really too worried about that one in general, because anyone who's been following the cryptocurrency market for some time knows that China does this every 4 or 5 years with regard to cryptocurrency. They did it in 2013, then they circled back and did it in 2017, and they just did it in 2021. So I feel relatively confident that that's not going to be anything that's really going to shake it up. Another thing that just recently happened that also facilitated the cryptocurrency market getting shook up was enhanced government regulations from the U.S. government. Well, essentially, Joe Biden is passing here, what is that thing called? The American Rescue Plan. In the American Rescue Plan, it has a lot of provisions for free community colleges, but there's a lot of programs that's going to need a lot of taxpayer money, our money, to facilitate. So one of the things that the Biden administration is planning on doing to help pay for these programs is to bolster the investigative efforts of the IRS and Treasury, and they plan on going after people who tax cheats. They plan on going after the people who cheat in the IRS, and they want to go make sure that they're getting the taxes on persons with cryptocurrency. So there is a federal statute, and it really just started from all the crime lords and cartel bosses back in the day. But any transaction that you make to a financial institution, $10,000 or more, that financial institution has to fill out a form and report it to the IRS. Well, essentially what the federal government wants to do is take that same regulation and apply it to institutions that trade in the crypto market. So if anyone makes a purchase of crypto of $10,000 or withdrawal of crypto, or sale, not withdrawal, or sale of crypto that nets them $10,000 or more, that Coinbase or Webull or whoever you purchase your crypto through will have to fill out this form and report it to the IRS. So the IRS has visibility of who owes taxes. In addition, the IRS, maybe about a month ago, they actually got the names of, essentially, if you sold cryptocurrency over the last 4 to 5 years, the IRS got your information because they want to make sure they can collect taxes on it. So those are some of the just regulatory things, and Elon Musk just being extra, that just caused the crypto market to kind of get kicked in the nuts and body slammed. That's why we're going through this big loss. Now, I'll tell you, these are the reasons why I'm not worried about it. And again, I'll only tell you all things that I'm doing. This is my opinion, not advice, but I like to protect my assets. And, I ain't trying to get hit too hard and take all these losses. I'm not about taking all these losses in life, especially when it comes to the investments. So the first thing is, I limit the total value of my crypto investment to 5% or less of my total investment portfolio. So right now, I actually did the math. Right now, my crypto total value is probably about 2.5%, 3% of my entire investment just solely in the stock market. And that includes 401ks, IRAs, any personal investments. But my crypto portfolio is only going to be 5% or less of my total investment portfolio in the actual stock market itself. Now, I'll tell you the reason for that is because I actually just started getting into the crypto market. I actually just started learning about it and all the technical nuances of what it actually is and what it actually does, and which all these different currencies actually do, and networks and protocols. And so as I gain knowledge in it, I may be willing to move that from 5% to 10%, but right now I'm comfortable with 5% or less of my total investment portfolio actually being in cryptocurrency. That provides some stability just in case it bottoms out like it's did, or in the event a cryptocurrency correction, as they like to call it, the market corrects itself because the price of crypto could potentially be overinflated. The next thing that kind of puts me at ease, and the reason why I'm not stressing over this crypto getting body slammed right away, is because anyone who's been watching this channel for a while know that I'm a long-term investor. I'm not a trader. I'm not a day trader. I rarely buy any stock in anything, or any property, or anything that's an asset with the purpose of selling it in less than a year, with the purpose of selling it in less than 5 years. So I'll tell you, with all of my crypto investments, the ultimate goal is to hold on long term. And for me, long term, I look at being 5 to 7 years. I'll tell you, and some of you may be familiar from my monthly updates, but essentially the top 3 holdings that I have in crypto: Ethereum, Cardano, and Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the Atari, in my opinion. Bitcoin is the Atari of cryptocurrency because it's kind of that first one. It's kind of that first generation cryptocurrency that is so popular, but it does have a lot of flaws in its protocol and its actual system. Ethereum is more of a second generation cryptocurrency. Ethereum 2 will probably be a third, I guess, will be considered a third generation. But for now, Ethereum is a second generation cryptocurrency, and Cardano, ADA, is actually a third generation cryptocurrency. And so the approach that I took is, I think that Ethereum and Cardano has a chance to exceed the growth of Bitcoin in the long run. just because they are essentially upgraded products, upgraded versions of Bitcoin. Even though I still have some Bitcoin, I still think it's a good long-term thing that I'm going to continue to invest in, but I definitely won't do it at the rate that I'm investing in Ethereum and Cardano. And I think the last thing that really kind of puts me at ease, just with the whole cryptocurrency market is you just always have to be diversified. Um, your investment in cryptocurrency should not be a substantial portion of your investment portfolio. Again, you should contribute more to your 401k, more to your IRA. If you're investing in real estate or if you're investing in REITs to get real estate investment, you should focus on those things. I think for me and purposes of how I'm moving, the investment in cryptocurrency is just kind of like a side thing that I'm learning about and I want to be a part of it. I'm going to invest a percentage of my portfolio, but it's going to be a very small percentage because I just want to be diversified, because right now cryptocurrency is probably the most volatile investment that one could have in their investment portfolio. Because of the volatility of cryptocurrency, I think you definitely have to make sure that it's diversified. And the other thing with cryptocurrency, don't invest any more than what you are willing to potentially lose. You can lose anything in any investment. Cryptocurrency is volatile. That's something you have to take into consideration. I mean, we could wake up tomorrow morning and a Bitcoin could be worth $1. And if it is, I'm going to take a couple $1,000s and buy a bunch of it. But, you just have to have that in the back of your mind. So you have to make sure that your Bitcoin or your cryptocurrency investment is modest enough to where if it gets kicked in the nuts like it did this past week, you can, move. You can move and not be devastated too bad because the cryptocurrency wasn't such a big part of your portfolio. So that's kind of why I'm not stressing it right now. It was terrible though, because one day I'm showing my wife like, hey, take a look at this crypto portfolio. Look how much we killed it. And then literally the next day I woke up and I was like, what in the hell? And it pissed me off, but I can't trip on it because, I got it. I ain't really sustaining no losses or gains because I'm not selling it no time soon. So I know that I just got to sit tight and watch it ride. When the price got low, I did buy some more Ethereum. I did buy some more Cardano. I did buy some more Anchor. I did buy some more Stellar Lumens. I mean, all the stuff that I like, I actually bought a little bit more because, it was on sale. The price was low. So that's essentially it. That's how I'm moving. Hey, as always, hey, I appreciate y'all stopping through, checking out the channel, showing love. Right now, there's going to be a couple of videos popping up. Check out those videos and hit this, as always, right here if you aren't subscribed so you can get tuned in. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.